got the recorder software. I'm trying to log in, right? And then I'm trying to kill these windows here on Facebook. So, all right, we're already recording, and they just heard me say that. Hey, everybody. So we have our first OPM Alliance member that has won first place for, and he won a second place too. First place rank limited officer. This is a live screenshot now that he sent to me from Felix, Mr. Balchek. So there we go, limited one officer. There's 3,200. Yeah, welcome. So 3,200 Latinum and all those nice rewards. The second row, and the numbers are lower, but they're very valuable. So this is how you win. You know, you save up your XP, and it's easier to go with the XP one, at least on this server, because your ship XP, the numbers are so low. But like, you could win it if you put all your war bonds and stuff and never spent it. But I tried to win one of those, and I think I won some kind of place, but never first. So it's all time first. Felix is the best. We are not worthy, Felix. You're number one, man. I don't even look at my place. It's ugly. You know, I have like 0. I'm not on the ranking because I didn't spend anything. So I'm trying to win one as well. Yeah. So here's the, you know, Felix, or his game ID on this account is FreakyFLX, and with a score of 1,921,900. Wow. So, and then you got whatever that guy on star is. I'm not sure how to say that in Japanese. And then Shaorul, 270373 with 1,000,002, and then the star guy was 1.3 million. And we got Pluto Smash and Cavity, who's I've seen one before. So, which is weird that he's still at your rank, but I think he's trying to stock up, you know. So, now there's guys that do that because it's so much easier to win at these lower ones. Even though your rewards are less, there's still about like 2/3 of what you get at like 28. So there's a number one winner for the 28 level. And we can actually view that too. But in the meantime, let's talk to Felix. You won first place. You have beat literally everybody on the ranking list today. How do you feel? And what are you gonna do now?
I'm like for my next first place.
If you didn't understand that, he said he was gonna, you know, I think he said he was gonna celebrate and then like get ready for his next first place. You know, that's a good answer, the perfect answer. I love it. I'm real happy because it's like a team win. We finally beat ENT at something, but we beat them a lot. It's just you haven't seen all our number ones, but they've been kind of going with a monopoly, you know, with their team stacked. So I'm upset about that, but you know, in the big run, I still got more than most of ENT, and now Felix definitely has more than most of ENT today, you know. So he's doing the best now, you know. So yeah. So good. Now we're gonna go into my, hopefully this is recording the screen, is it? Yeah, it's recording, good. Sometimes I turn that off and I forget. So we're gonna take a look on the 21s for my set of rankings, because if you're wondering, does everybody compete against everybody? And that would be really weird, because there'd be only one first place for almost 1,000 players, you know, in like a day, which is nuts. That's like too many people to compete at one time. So actually the number of people you see on the whole list sometimes is about 100 players, or sometimes, you know, it's less than that, you know, 3-4 dozen, which is still a lot, but this is a very large group of gamers, many different servers. You know, there's a video of all the servers there. They're all actually almost full now. So So it is a fun thing, but we're trying to fix some major issues so that we can bring more people, make the game more casual, or have kind of a casual group within the same server, so you're not too separated, you know. All sorts of fun stuff. So I talk about the software a lot and the hardware. So I'm hoping we're getting our VXL servers in. So our Cisco or IBM. So here's the Latinum Rush event. This is not the one I'm supposed to look at. What am I doing there? This is actually under the daily goals, right, Felix? Like daily events. Yeah, I'm in the damn rules of acquisition. I clicked on it wrong.
Your comment in Galaxy chat.
I know somebody was going to say something. I want to read it. We'll record it though, so I'll remember this someday. So, and all the fans, so of Fleet Command. So let's look at that, and we'll go to the chat room, and I can read it so Felix can get ready for his next number one. If you beat me twice, Felix, that's not good. But I gotta beat you twice after that. Let's see if we can do this OPM thing. I'd rather get second or third after that, to be honest. If I can spend proportional points. So. Well, it's really fun to win first, you know. So. And these ones that happen at night are a little easier. Was the other limited officer ones at 5 a.m.? Like, it depends on your time zone, but where I am, 5 a.m. is kind of hard to wake up, you know. I used to wake up at 5 all the time, but you got to do things so early, you know. So, which I love, but it's just not something I can pull off like for a month, you know. I'm more of an afternoon. Yeah, I do. Let me take a look at where my Tella is. I gotta locate it. Hang on.
Let's see, number 28.
Yeah, I was gonna swap it over, but actually I'm only down to 2 hours or so. I gotta be able to mine out 1.08. I say 1.1 million. Was I rounded up? Because 1.0 is hard to remember. That's how my mind works. So on my set of rankings here, hang on, Felix. I'm trying to load this to show people at home. See, so Felix's rewards is 3,200. My rankings is 4,500. But you know, 230 gas. So the numbers are all 200 something gas common, and then the 30s for whatever and more speed ups. There's a day speed up in there, just one. So you can see there's not a big difference between level 26, 25, and 28. So, okay.
Này for you.
Cảm ơn.
For me nha.
Yeah, mình đang.
Different nha.
Yeah. And all right, so the celebration, Felix, you can see, look at the cam if you can, or you'll watch the video later. Fried chicken, I'm putting it up to the camera. Made in Vietnam, grown in America, and seasoned by everybody else in the world. Then Tropicana with ice here.
Orange juice.
A little water, so it's orange juice. It's the fresh Tropicana, not that weird colored water with some flavor. And then actually, All-Star potato chips, one of our sponsors right there. Thank you guys for helping everybody who buys All-Star. So All-Star stock, All-Star chips, even if you're just wishing and praying. Thank you all. And Felix thanks you all too. He's just very busy working hard. So we're kind of too competitive with each other, Felix. What's wrong with us? We still gotta beat ENT again. I don't care who in OPM wins. Now, if I got to do it, I will, but anybody else. And we all can do it, you know. All right, so where is that rock? I'm actually trying to find where to fly to. Oh, you put the location in the chat, right? Yeah. Here, I'm gonna put myself on the video here. Yes, this is really me. This is not a dub guy who, whatever. I know it looks like it's dub because the video is lagging. And when you meet me in person, and someday I'll put my home address once I can get it on 500 videos at once. So, yeah. So you've been waiting 13 minutes. What do you got on your side of the party? Come on, Felix, describe it for the audience, because this will be on a radio show. Streaming radio. Star Trek. FLX and OPM. Competing for you. That's my radio voice, sorry. Okay. Oh, you're right next to me. Oh crap. I didn't I thought it was a different system, Felix. I was like, oh, where do I gotta fly to? Man, I hope I have the warp range. Please don't let it be LT. No, I can't get the towel out there. Yeah. Oh, good, you got the rock there. Okay, I'm next to the rock. Let's transfer. Now, this is the proper and the best way to transfer. Letting your partner's ship stop. Now, watching for other ships around. Making sure nobody steals it. But they can do that. And then you gotta be nice to them and ask them to return the rock after they're done. If they're really gotta mine out and be done before you, so no courtesy. I know it's hard to do, but most people do it, or everybody does it. So, yep, and that's it. And then when he's done, he warps out. Because if you just warp out real quick and then drop on the rock, like for most people who have more stable stuff, and certain devices, old and new, just run more stable, and certain internet connections in the world are more stable. Like when I run this game in America, even I'm playing on the Apex server, it's still going to be a little more stable on the better internet systems, like really the whole system of that area. But like if I run it here, because this is a system that's improved, but it's still like second world, part first world, part third, so it's all over the place here. Because there was a time where I had major issues logging in for almost 12 hours. You know, thankfully it wasn't like some important event in mining or something too. That would have been screwed. So, but it's okay. It works out. We got #1 win for the team. Round of applause. We'll have to add the whole crap. Later on, you'll actually see all of our cams. Felix, the whole OPM, even Prawn's like there going like, yeah, he beat me again. So, we got to get him to communicate with us. So, he was one of the first OPM members, you know, and he put a lot of contributions in. Of course, I put a ton in too, but I was the first member of OPM. On this server. I don't know if there's another OPM, and I know we're OPM-A, but that was our original name. Just I'm making an A and B so that we can expand the team and not wait for this one team to go up to 100 slots and then have no place where you get in and out. So here we go. So we got, and that's my first account, music director. I do change my name just to make it interesting, and so people can remember the number. So also it's a way to message people. I don't have like a post-it thing, or I have an announcement thing as a leader, but like it's so small and I never read it myself. It's buried all the way like 3 clicks and 15 seconds in, you know, into that alliance button. So sorry here, I forgot that you can't see the cams, so this is what I really look like. Sorry, my hair is a little messy, but I still have over 10,000 hairs. Look at that. I beat Trump, who's down to 9,000, but then he'll probably get it back. But yeah, I'm so happy. Here, I'm gonna eat some fried chicken. Let's see what this tastes like, Felix. That's pretty good. I haven't had fried chicken for almost well, I've had fried chicken, but not like battered, crunchy fried chicken for a long time. I think 2 months. So I had like fried chicken without the batter probably about 3 weeks ago. Thanks to my girlfriend. My father bought this, but somebody cooked this locally. Well, my dad knows all the good eats, but I can never remember when he says it. I actually have to make a map. So I'm trying to list this for you guys. I do have multiple Google accounts, so. So if you're ever in Kanhua province, that's spelled K-H-A-N-H space and H-O-A. Now the first three letters in like health, occupational, whatever. Agency, right? So, and the Kan can mean anything. It means like family, it means county, it means province, it means, it's actually somebody's first name here, like Khan. So, which is still in parts of somebody's name in English, I just can't figure it out. You know, Cantel or Contel, or you know, can we do this? You know, like, yeah. You know, Felix is better at the Australian accent than I am. I can't.
Oh, yes, when I do accent.
I can't do your accent. Like I've tried all my life to try to hold like Australian accent, and I can't do it. I might be able to do a line or two, and then I go back to my normal one. You know, I didn't do a lot of practice on that. It is your native accent. It's very good. It would be awesome in voiceover. My God, but we got to work on that. And I don't know. Felix can and figure out his voices thing, but I wanna make a license with him and use it on commercials and stuff. Even all these clips that are on it, we can cut it up and use a little clip. It'd be nice. I gotta share the royalties with him though. 50%. 50 and I get 50%. If you're wondering what the other half is, or 1-to-1. So, yep. And then we're gonna try these All-Star chips here. So these are actually pretty good. These are what they really look like. Now these are the closest ones that taste like original Lay's. Well, like each bag's a little different. So like this label at the bottom, right? Sometimes you'll see one that has like Brazilian barbecue. And the ones that I get from here now, they taste kind of sweet. Well, these ones taste mostly, there's a little sugar in it, but it's like less sweeter. So it's close to like a Lay's. But you can't get Lay's here now. And that's been imported thanks to Maxi Mart and Latte Mart, and then your Trang Center. And almost every store has it. It's just the small little shops will tend to have more of the Vietnam brands, as they call it. So like All-Star has been more Vietnamese and actually has a little bit of Vietnamese at the bottom. Sometimes the whole thing is labeled in Vietnamese. So if you're here, it's all English letters, you know, we're not like the Japanese. We use the Chinese, or what is it, the kanji and kwangjin character, whatever. And then in Vietnamese we call it Ping, Chữ Tinh Tao, which means the words or the letters of Chinese. So, Chữ literally means word or letter. So, spelled C-H-U. So, and there's an accent mark, but don't worry about the accents. So just C-H-U, just memorize all possible meaning, and you'll be fine. There's only like 2 or 3 for every word. It's like the word cha. Cha. So, yeah, it's actually a pretty good brand. This is the one I always try to find, because I can't eat the sweet one since my sugar, you know, since I eat a lot of sweets already, my body is naturally kind of pre-diabetic. So I'm trying to keep my sugar around 120 or less, so that I'll, you know, won't burn out my body systems when I get into my hundreds. Yeah, little health lesson there. Oh, we got ice cream too. That melted though. Sometimes I have to share the same cup with my girl because, you know, we do dishes all day, and or she does a lunch. So she eats the first half, and then I get the other half. So it's kind of melted, so it's become like a kind of like a liquid yogurt. or frozen milkshake. It tastes still frozen but cold. So. That's good. No, it's like vanilla strawberry with a touch of, or maybe I said that backwards, with a touch of coconut flavor. So, one of the local ice creams are trying to make a mix here. I'm gonna throw in some crushed peanuts. So, the crushed peanuts in Vietnam are a little more wetter, because they actually kind of boil it or soak it and then cook it, and then or steam it, boil it, and then they'll break it up, and then they sometimes roast it. So the dehydration rate, you need it here
Yeah, a lot of things I boil it a lot.
Yeah, well, they're dehydrated here. That's how they keep the hydration. I know in our countries we always make it so dry. You know, we get roasted dry peanuts. So. That's why Vietnamese people, because they're not used to drinking water a lot, Felix, like us. You know, so instead they try to get it from their food, and they get afraid when they drink too much water. So it's like kind of a bias they have. So you'll notice like some people in Vietnam might have really dry skin or you know, a lot of issues because of the food nutrition knowledge of this country is different. Plus there's also a lot of low quality ones, like if they have bad experiences and can't figure out like what country, what brand is better, you know what I mean, or how to cook it. But sometimes the milk tastes weird, right? When you just drink it straight. But if you cook it like in macaroni and cheese, with Kraft or some general brand like 99-cent store brands, which around the country in America are all different. You know, I used to go to ones in Seattle, now I go to the ones in Houston. And I've seen a video actually with Guillermo, who's the co-host of the show, is it the Late Show or the Tonight Show or whatever it is, with Jimmy Fallon. Not Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel. So that's another 99 store. I've never actually been there, but I have been to California twice. So Disneyland, Anaheim. I can't remember the zip code. So, but I've seen it before. It's a 5-digit number. Anyways, so I guess it's in the 5,000s or something, or whatever. Because I've lived in the 7,000s, and then I lived in 9,000s. So 9,000s are the highest. That's like Alaska and Seattle, and then Texas is in the 7,000s. So you see like 70733, 7788084. Those are all like area codes in the Houston area. So, or regional like postal codes. So. Anyways, and the other ones that are 9,000 are Alaska and Seattle, as far as I know. I don't know any other places I use them. There's a list of all of them in the U.S. So, and I think that's it. So for this broadcast, so number 1, we're gonna put this in the title. Everything else here is gonna be a surprise. We're gonna wrap it up in 30 seconds. We're going to commercial, Felix. What do you want to say about your number 1 win? We beat ETN or ENT and everybody else out so bad and so good. Sorry to everybody else. All right, this is when the music is gonna cue, Felix, and then we'll have some like band. We might have to play it ourselves. Where's my app here where I gotta play? Yeah, when the band does the drum roll and it's like a rock song, and that's it. That's the night, everybody, and the audience starts cheering. We get to go home. I love it. All right. Thanks, everybody. So we'll see y'all next time. Felix, you want to say bye? Or more?
Stay safe, everybody.
There you go. Stay safe, everybody. I'll see you guys again. See you later. Alright, I gotta figure out how to turn this off, Felix. Oh, wait a minute, I got the key.